Beatles when they came to Brisbane back in '64. But now that I'm 85, I can see that some of their lyrics made a lot of sense. Take Help, for example. I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and I've opened up the doors.
It's not about care, that's a given. Katrina needs help to do some things that she enjoys, but that doesn't mean she's helpless. The future of aged care is about enabling people like Katrina to live a rich and purposeful life.
I start my morning with a cup of tea in my favourite chair, overlooking Lydia in the veggie garden. Fresh basil is key for pesto. That's what Mother taught me. Brian helped me hang out the washing this morning. When he's not looking after his grandkids, he's usually out and about doing odd jobs around the neighbourhood.
Katrina, Lydia and Brian have lived together for the last 5 years in retirement. They've bonded over similar lifestyle interests. Each has their own quiet space but share the cooking and household chores. They live in this 5-minute community where at the home level, support is readily available. It's about providing all the amenities you need within a 5-minute walk of where you live.
Belinda stops me on the way to the corner store cafe to ask how my granddaughter's doing. Hopefully, I'm not on food for this week's craft group. Belinda walks with me through the gardens to the village heart. I'm glad because I'm not as steady on my feet as I used to be.
Now, Belinda's lived in the neighbourhood for the last 3 years and participates in social work support training to assist those in the community. She likes being able to walk to work and to all the things that she needs. Residents have ease of access to necessities, leisure and social spaces. It's all within 300 metres of the home, the distance that the average 80-year-old can walk in 5 minutes. The same people work there daily, and unplanned interactions foster familiarity with your neighbours.
Students from the local primary school are coming in today, and I'm rostered on to help out the library. I'm excited to read the next chapter with Anna. She reminds me a lot of my great-granddaughter.
Now, volunteering is one way that residents get involved in their community, and reading allows Katrina to tap into her 30 years working as a librarian.
I mentioned to Belinda that I'll swing by the grocery store to get ingredients for craft group on my way home.
Katrina has the option to have groceries delivered to her door, but prefers to stretch her legs. A 2008 study found that regular walking reduced the risk of developing a physical disability by 41%, helping the elderly maintain their independence and age in place. So, creating a community where there isn't one is putting in place services and training that allow for those cognitively or physically limited to be supported in everyday activity. For some, Katrina's relative lives in small household high care with an in-house carer.
I'm grateful to be living in a community where I have access to everything I need and help is just a call away.
Now, you may have heard of the 15-minute city, but the 5-minute community seeks to bring the relationships and support of the neighbourhood to you, where it starts at the home at minute 0, where residents can access formal and informal support where needed. As of current, the surrounding suburb of Raceview is lacking in amenity, and this development will be a catalyst. The future of aged care relies on community, old and new. In a post-pandemic era, we should be anticipating the need to be self-sustaining with the model of a 5-minute community. Home is therefore feeling connected, enabled, and a sense of purpose. So, we have a fun way to close. If you're feeling community-minded, will you join me in singing "We All Live in a 5-Minute Community"?
Ready? 1, 3.